Hey everyone, welcome to Noah and the Boys podcast. It's Noah again with Fernando and Michael.
Hello. How's it going?
And today we're going over E3. I know I said last week that we were gonna have Ryan, but he bailed because he's a beta. But basically E3, in case anybody doesn't know, it's the Electronic Entertainment Expo. It's the world premiere event for video games, computers, and other related products. The top tier video game industry talent will packs the LA Convention Center for a fun, innovative, interactive week of entertainment. And they announced many new games, which we're going to go over today, but they allow people to demo the games as well. We're going to start off with Nintendo Switch, and the first game is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. It doesn't have an announcement date yet, but how do you guys feel about this? I'll explain it in a second. But
Breath of the Wild, I have not
I never played the original.
The first one, and I have, to be honest,
for 5 hours maybe.
I might get crucified or whatever, but I have never played a Zelda game.
I played 2.
I just breathed into my mic. On accident.
Epic. But yeah, never played a Zelda game.
I've only ever played Ocarina of Time on the 3DS. That was the first game I had, and I got that with my 3DS.
At E3, at least, the game surprised a lot of fans at the Nintendo Direct because it came after, I think it came right at the end, after games like Animal Crossing or Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah.
So it kind of ended up being a showstopper. There's a lot of theories going around. I'm not going to go over any because I don't know anything about the game. But people seemed to be very excited. All they released was the small teaser trailer with them in the dungeon or whatever. Did anybody watch the trailer for it? I saw the tentacles.
I did a little bit, but I didn't want to spoil it to myself because I might buy it.
Oh.
And
I don't know. Shoot, it just blew up. I watched it blow up.
Yeah.
The next game is Animal Crossing New Horizons, which comes out March 20th, 2020.
Oh, I'm a rock
You're
hard for this game.
That's disgusting.
I am.
I've never played an Animal Crossing besides the mobile. I played the mobile.
The Animal Crossings are, I don't know, I always liked them.
Are they good? What are they about? You just build a house or what?
You have a house. You have a house. Opportunity to pay off your mortgage. You have no taxes. You actually make friends.
Yeah.
No responsibilities.
Sims.
You're always happy. Your character's always fucking happy, so it's a perfect game.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's you can actually put time into it without being.
And the community is half a cult.
Yeah, I mean, look at you.
Kind of.
Have you ever been on r/Animal Crossing? There's literally people doing what's the star thing people do for summoning the devil or something.
What? What, the
pentagram?
pentagram?
Putting their amiibo cards. They make a pentagram out of amiibo cards, putting amiibos in the corner and putting the Switch in the center, the Animal Crossing game in the center.
You weren't even looking at me there.
Trying to summon Animal Crossing together.
I'm getting back into my sniping.
It seems like everybody was super excited for this game because as you said, they're a cult, so they really just love the games.
It's been 6 years.
And this game is going to be no different, I'm assuming. This new one apparently includes multiplayer co-op, a lot more than just going to somebody else's base and checking it out kind of thing.
It's always been fully.
It says it's more. You're actually going to be able to help people farm or whatever instead of just checking out their tent.
I really hope so. You can actually make a house, because I know in Animal Crossing I used to play with the GameCube that you can make different houses.
Yeah, it was four. Yeah, but
it was 4 houses.
Those games, it was 4 house textures, and now you can make any 4 house. I guess 8 houses now. I guess, but
yeah,
you can have you can build them anywhere. You can really follow around.
Really?
Okay, where do you want to build your house, and then put a tent down. You can just build your house from there.
That's cool.
Yeah, another game mechanic they announced was you can place items outside your tent, like furniture, paths, fences, etc.
That's dope. I love that
and,
so much.
you can craft your own furniture. It has its own. Everything has its own recipe and required items. And then there's a new thing called Nook Miles, quote unquote. They're points you get for traveling the world in game or performing certain actions like crafting, fishing, etc. And Nook miles can be exchanged for new items for your house or activities to do. And then the next game we have is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which is coming out July 19th, 2020, so next month. I hate that it's a Switch exclusive, to be honest. Like, I'm genuinely upset about
I never
I'd
been
probably
into
play if it was on anything else, but I don't know anything about the game itself.
I don't know either. I didn't really pay too much attention to it. Due to the fact that I was not a big fan of them.
I liked the second one. I played it recently, so obviously really late because it didn't come out anytime recently.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I liked the game mechanic because it's like it was based on Civil War, and I'm a big comics fan. But yeah. And
yeah. Nah, I don't know. I just never. Liked
I mean, I
games.
was waiting for. I didn't think they were gonna come out with a new one. I thought that was gonna be it because the last one came out in 2009, so it's been 10 years or almost a decade. But yeah.
That's what 10 years.
Yeah, people. I don't know. People that play on console, like other consoles, are probably going to be upset about the fact that it's only Nintendo Switch.
It's on Switch.
But the game is adding characters like Magneto, Miles Morales, Black Spider-Man, and Elsa Bloodstone. I don't know who that is. Ghost Rider. I don't even know which one it is. Like whether it's Johnny Cage or whatever. Elektra and the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then there's future expansion passes planned that are going to include or revolve around the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Marvel Knights. So, I don't know who's on the Marvel Knights. Isn't it like Daredevil, Moon Knight, and shit?
I think so.
I'm doing
not
garbage.
sure. Same. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have kept up with the superhero stuff. The last superhero game that I probably played personally,
Marvel Spider-Man. That game was good.
No, just regular.
Oh, like on your PlayStation kind of thing.
I don't know which game. I remember it was for the PS2. I liked it.
Well, that's
but then
like the pizza time.
No. It was like a hero. Like you can actually go Rhino.
Yeah, you deliver pizza. And, like that's
that was Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
That was Spider-Man 2.
And then the next game that they announced, or at least on my list, is Luigi's Mansion 3, which is coming out this year, but I don't think there's an official release date for it yet. It's another incarnation of the Mario universe. I've never played any of them, but in this game...
You get to play as Luigi, which nobody asked for.
It's the third game, so obviously people want it.
Right.
But you have to rescue Peach, Mario, and other Mushroom King members from the clutches of evil ghosts. And you're aided by Professor Elvin Gadd, and he has a bunch of gadgets and a new thing called the Poltergust that has the ability to summon Gooigi, which is a goo version of Luigi, and it's controlled by a co-op partner, or it can be. And but if you step in a puddle as Gooigi, you die or dissolve. Sorry, and it also has an online co-op mode.
I don't know. I feel like this is one of the games that only a certain amount of community members wanted it. Personally, I didn't. I could care less for it, just because I didn't grow up playing like Luigi's Mansion. I know a lot of people from the Nintendo community played them a lot, but me personally, not really. But it's cool that they're actually they're like, oh, these people wanted them. Yeah, they can have it.
Dude, I suck with this scope. I hate that scope. Another game announced was The Witcher 3, which comes out this year.
On Switch.
Yeah, on Switch. Which apparently when it's on the thing, like in the console hand, it's 480p, and then on actual TVs and stuff, it'll be 720p. Or when it's docked, I think it's called. It's called The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. It includes the main game, every single additional content ever released, which includes the story expansions, Hearts of Stone, and Blood and Wine, and all 16 free DLCs. And that's 150 hours of gameplay as the Geralt of Rivia that you can take with you through your Switch. And then this game I'm honestly excited for is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2020, which comes out in November 2019.
I'm actually hyped for that game. It's going to be the first Mario and Sonic Olympic game I play.
Yep. I was just saying, I played some other one. I don't know which one. So I'm kind of excited for that one.
There was the Winter Olympic games.
Yeah, those were good.
I touched that game once.
Those were good. Those were good.
That was fun. I didn't play that once. It was fun.
Yeah, I played them when I had a
I
Wii.
still. Oh, you know
I
what
think they were
else?
for the
I
Wii.
didn't put this on the list, but
But-
Just Dance
Mhm.
2020 was announced, and it's going on the Nintendo Switch and the Wii, but not the Wii U.
I think
Yeah, well,
Just
they cancelled
Dance.
the Wii, but the Wii is actually a good console, not the Wii U.
Yeah, that's true.
You really
I
do
don't know.
good. You try to snipe me.
Yeah, I can't hear
What do you mean?
anything.
I hit Mark.
But this Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2020, it's an 8-player co-op. You can go for gold in Tokyo as either Team Sonic or Team Mario. It adds 4 new events that haven't been in the previous Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, which are skateboarding, karate, surfing, and sport climbing, and then all the classics. And then you can use both button or motion controls, which I think is a nice touch, unless you're playing against people using motion controls only. And it has 4 players local, so split screen, and then you can up to 8 players online. So I think it's gonna be.
What's your opinion on Marvel's The Avengers?
I'll get to that. That's at the bottom of the list.
Oh, okay.
And then the next game is for PlayStation 4. PlayStation or Sony wasn't at the actual convention, obviously, for E3, but they did show some stuff for Death Stranding, which comes out November 8, 2019. I think it also announced the release date. But this game's been around since E3 2016, and it's the next game by Hideo Kojima. What other games has he made that everybody likes so much?
He's maybe. Was it
He
him?
made a couple.
Wait, what's his name? Hideo Kojima.
Yeah.
Kojima are the ones that made
Oh,
the Metal
okay,
Gear
yeah,
Solid
that's
games,
right. So that's why he's good.
He's revered.
Also Norman Reedus.
But I'm excited because I like Norman Reedus and Mads Mikkelsen. They're pretty good actors. But Norman Reedus' character's Sam. He's reconnecting the world after bombs hit all over the earth. The U.S. is apparently one of the worst hit places, and he connects them through bridges, quote unquote. And then there are these things called shadow creatures, which have like tentacles or whatever. They attack you, and when you're grabbed, you wake up like in water or something. That's what I read a while ago. Like when you die, you don't actually die or some stuff. And there's a thing called time rain, which I also heard about. And then when you're in it, you can like age to death or something. It's really weird. But I mean, if they can execute it well, if they can execute it well, I think it's gonna be a nice touch. Add a weird aspect to the game.
That's if.
Like it's super.
Yeah,
original
I mean,
as well.
what other games have had
That's
time
what I'm
rain on
excited
it?
for, 'cause it's actually a new original game.
And then, this is also for PS4. Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I've never played a Final Fantasy, but this one is.
I've never played any Final
Same,
Fantasy.
I have never.
It's Final Fantasy, but this off.
This one is going to be released in March 3rd, 2020. And when I watched the Square Enix showing, because I wanted to see, I'm only pronouncing it Square Enix because that's how they did. But I was watching it to watch, the Avengers, but they showed off a lot of Final Fantasy, and this is the only one that made the list because I'm not interested in it. But the gameplay for this showed off Cloud and Barrett fighting a colossal scorpion sentinel boss, and then a first look at Tifa, who is a new character who, with a good fighting technique and uppercut combos. The game focuses mainly on real-time combat, but lets you spend quote-unquote ATB energy to enter a tactical mode where time slows down and you may select a different move. So I don't know. I played like Cloud or whatever in Smash, but I don't know how they work in the game.
Smash. That's Smash. It's more like an RPG kind of game.
Oh. Well, I'm sure Final
I don't know
Fantasy
that.
is, but I'm just saying that's the moves I'm assuming they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you. Never played a game.
Gameplay is very embarrassing to put
I've never played a video game in my life.
in the background.
Yeah, basically.
For Xbox One, to start things off, they announced Wasteland 3. There's no release date yet, but it's a continuation of a series of games that's been over 2 decades, so 20 years. It has to do with gritty roleplay and tactical combat in a post-apocalypse. This one takes it up a notch with a world as large from Arizona to Colorado. It's taken over by factions that include giant spider robots, clowns, and luchadors, Mexican wrestlers. It's a little more wacky tone than the previous games, with turn-based combat continuing to shine. What is considered turn-based combat?
Like Pokemon.
Like Pokemon, yeah. I was like, you attack and then I
you
attack.
Hit, then they hit, and then you hit, and then they
I
hit.
think that'd be... Oh, it's like a XCOM.
An RPG, yeah.
Yeah, you get
basically,
turns, yeah.
basically, you get turns.
Well, obviously, I understand what turns are.
It's a card game.
The next game announced, or in this list, sorry, I shouldn't say announced, but another game announced is Battletoads, which doesn't have a release date yet. It's an
I hope it's as
I
hard
think
as
it's
the
just a
first one.
remake. It's an arcade-style fighting game series by Rare. Battletoads is about a group of buff frogs by the name of Rash, Pimple, and Zitz. They take out a bunch of bad guys with abilities like body morphing. It's all done in a pretty good looking hand-drawn style. It looks like a weekend cartoon. You guys probably watched as a kid, you know, like Ben 10 or something. It's a remaster bringing back the infamous Turbo Tunnel level that gave NES players nightmares. That's a quote unquote.
No, he did it. It's super hard to play.
And then
Like the game is just hard.
It includes 3-player couch co-op, so everybody has to be there, I'm assuming. And it's a fun return to form that you don't see nowadays.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm actually excited about it.
Another game announced was Microsoft Flight Simulator,
yes,
which comes out in 2020.
That looks
they're as common as, you know, Microsoft Office, you know, so once every year, but this one actually hasn't been around since 2006.
No, but the graphics on this one actually look sick.
This edition of the Flight Sim games include cloud-enhanced GPS mapping, and which helps you make your way through an amazingly detailed recreation of real life. It covers the entire Earth from the big cities of Tokyo, Japan, to the farmlands of Kansas, USA. So I'm hoping, if I ever play this game, I'm hoping that it's as pretty as it claims it is. It says that like the cities will be a lot more rendered than like farmlands and stuff, but which would make sense.
I don't know.
You probably should be, to be honest.
The next game announced was Gears of War 5, which comes out September 6, 2019. Which I didn't watch the entirety of the trailer. Or no, I did. I did when I was editing. Into a clip, but the trailer looked odd. It had a character by the name of Kate recollecting about past friends and allies, and the Locust Queen, which I'm assuming is the main villain. And then there was another trailer which teases the new escape mode, which supposedly will keep co-op players continuing to play the game long past when they complete their campaign run. Another game announced, which I'm very excited for, is Blair Witch, which comes out August 30th, 2019. It's by the same studio that made Layers of Fear and Observer. It's set in 1996, and the player is looking for a lost boy in the Black Hills Forest near Burkittsville, Maryland. Your companion in the game are a dog named Bullet and a handheld camcorder, and they're featured prominently in the gameplay trailer. And then on to PC, you got Rainbow Six Quarantine, which comes out in early 2020.
Epic.
It's not a sequel to Rainbow Six Siege, and I don't think we're going to get one anytime soon, but it looks like a cool spin-off title. It's set in a dystopian future. Quarantine is inspired by Siege's popular Outbreak PvE. It's a 3-player co-op survival game which sees Team Rainbow Six go up against an alien virus. No gameplay was shown, and the trailer just showed like a shadow and then your teammate, I guess, and but given its release date, I don't think we'll have to wait long for anything.
I'm not a big fan of Rainbow Six games.
Like trailer-wise or anything.
I played a little bit.
Actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's been out for a while, so everybody knows where to go and everything.
How are you not dead?
It was hard to get into, I guess.
Where are you? True.
The next game on my list is Planet Zoo, which comes out December 2019. I mean, if you ever wanted to build and manage your own zoo, then this is quite literally the game for you. You can watch baby animals grow up before your eyes the entire time if you just wanted to sit there and do that. It's made by Frontier Developments, who are the same people who made Zoo Tycoon in 2013. They know what they're doing when it comes to animal games. You have complete control of the inhabitants and the habitats which they live in.
Gamer Exhale.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Nando. The next game announced, or on my list, is Chivalry 2, which comes out in 2020. It's a sequel to Chivalry, obviously. Takes you back to good old medieval PvP, complete with new battlefields and horses now found on the battlefield. It's everyone who would want to become a knight and wreak havoc stream. The developers decided to add the ability to mount things, saying it would add to the crazy atmosphere, and the trailer for it is no exception. I'm not including any clips from the trailer. The next game announced was or on my list. I need to stop saying that. Either way.
No.
Age of Empires 2. Have you guys ever played Age of Empires?
I know it sounds. Yeah, I heard the name a lot.
Popular.
But
I know Pablo played it.
Personally, me, nah.
I probably won't be playing it.
It comes out in fall 2019, and it's literally just a glorified version of the original with new graphics and sounds, or updated graphics and sounds, I should say. However, they said it's easier to find multiplayer matches with 35 total civilizations to play with once you actually get into one. You also get, quote, the last cons, unquote, which are 3 new campaigns and 4 new civilizations. I guess that makes it a sequel, but it just seems like an overpriced DLC. I mean, you're paying $60 to what? Get the last cons and better graphics. It seems like a remake with a DLC, not a sequel. Alright, with the multi-console releases, we have Outriders, which comes out in summer of 2020. It's a 1 to 3 player co-op shooter set on a dangerous, alien-infested world. You make your own character, and then you can wield cool weapons and use cool abilities. The website I read off of compares it to a third-person Destiny with less mysticism and more cobbled-together technology. And People Can Fly has said the game is a dark, modern shooter built with traditional values, quote-unquote. And then, I know it screwed up last time, but we're on to Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, coming out in 2020, which you guys seemed excited for. It's been around for 15 years, or the Lego Star Wars has. It's being announced as a brand new Lego game, and I don't know what that means. You said they added the ability to grunt.
No, it's gonna be all 9 Star Wars episodes. I don't know if they're gonna have a Rogue One in the console and stuff in there.
It says it has all 9.
Yeah.
Oh no! I think it's just episode 1 through. It's just episode 1 through 9.
Yeah, and
yeah.
It will. I heard that they're gonna have the option to have like the old Star Wars, all the old Lego game, like grunting, talking, rather than the voice acting. But you can also choose to have voice acting if you want to, but that's cringe.
And then they have Watch Dogs Legion, which comes out March 6, 2020. It's not a sequel to Watch Dogs 2, but instead set in a post-Brexit dystopian London, allows you to build a dead-set crew from a pool of everyone living in London, including old women with gas masks and pistols. You can recruit up to 20 people at a time, and then train them to be members of your resistance, to overthrow the new ineffective government and the new private security firm called, quote, Albion, end quote. This near future London is a hacker's paradise, littered with cutting-edge technology for all of your crazy antics. And then the next game, which I won't butcher the title this time, is Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which comes out October 4th, 2019. It was announced pre-E3, and I have a feel for how John Bernthal will use his team of ex-ghosts and stolen drone tech to lock down their island. Ubisoft gave us...
You're reading
what?
off the script. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. Because I don't know this stuff by heart.
You just put like some emotion into it.
I'm sorry, I've lost all emotion after Audacity crashed. We have to restart.
Wait, 1 second. Where's this thing about
Ubisoft. I need to.
I am excited for this. Okay, the script is broken for me.
I know. I lost the page.
Which page you on?
Okay. Anyways, Ubisoft gave us, or is it Ubisoft? Ubisoft gave us a good look at the gameplay. It's a mix of open world chaos with nods to the new survival aspect, as well as the announcement of a beta coming out September 5th. So be prepared.
That's Ghost Recon, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And then here's a game. This is gonna be your favorite.
Dragon Ball Z.
I'm sure. Zombie Army 4. No, Zombie Army 4 Dead War, which comes out early 2020. It's another entry into the Sniper Elite world and the Zombie Army trilogy. The gameplay for the original Zombie Armies and stuff actually looks pretty good. It's a drop-in and drop-out co-op of up to 4 players. There are new class selections with special abilities to aid your group against the undead. And then you apparently can still get the classic X-ray headshots going through zombie brains, of course. And you can kill Zombie Hitler.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Which
cool, but
I'm sure people are excited to do.
It's better than killing actual hits.
Can we get 90-year-old World War II veterans to play?
Dude, that's fucked.
That would be pretty epic.
That would be pretty epic, though. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know.
Here, old people react to zombie army.
Elders play killing it.
Elders play zombie army 4 and kill zombie
Elders
Hitler.
play like Wolfenstein or something.
Speaking of, good segue. The next game is Wolfenstein Youngblood, which comes out
Wait,
July
really?
26th, 2019. Yeah, literally, that's the next thing on my list.
Epic.
Oh, I wanted to kill you first. The game centers around BJ Blazkowicz. Is that the main
I've
character, the
never
old
played
ones?
any
I never played a
BJ
Wolfenstein.
Blazkowicz? Yeah, neither have I. It focuses on his twin daughters going through Nazi-controlled Paris to rescue him. If he was the main character and he's getting kidnapped, he must not be a good main character.
No.
I mean,
Like,
makes them
kidnapped enough that his daughters have to play. It's a co-op, hence the reason it's twins. You get to go through with a friend and kick some fascist ass. The only downside is you need a buddy pass if you want to play with
Oh,
just
your
like
friend,
Battlefield
which
3.
I think is stupid.
that's whack.
Yay.
True.
Whack.
I know it is. And then, here
Yeah.
we go, Fernando, you ready? The next game on the list is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which comes out
Now,
in 2020.
On this one,
Monkey.
I'm actually, I don't know, dude. I'm like a 50-50 because I play
Shooting my
like
drone.
Naruto and all those kind of games, and I got the same vibe from it. But the Dragon Ball Z storyline has been done over and over. Like, it's
Yeah, they
it's
just keep
just
doing
there
it.
right now. But I hope it's something that I can actually be
I
like, oh, I
wonder-
can actually put like finish the storyline, and actually play it with my friends. And I hope
I wonder if they
Mhm.
would do, like, an original Dragon
they kind
Ball
of do
Z
it. That's
story.
what Dragon Ball Xenoverse and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. They have their own separate storylines with the main characters and everything, like character creations and everything. But like I said, I don't know. Like I want to see more of it and see what's up with that. I'm excited for it though. I'm really excited.
I don't blame you. It's another Dragon Ball Z game on the horizon, and it showcases the Saiyan and Frieza saga from the main anime. They're integral parts of Goku's story as a whole, and the animation for most DBZ games are actually
Yes.
really pretty, especially these most recent ones
Yes.
like Xenoverse.
That's what I'm saying.
good
Like I'm
looking games.
excited.
And I think I'm excited to see Goku go Super Saiyan and all of next gen
Is that
graphics,
multi-console? Or is that
like
just
glory.
He's multi-console. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's multi-console.
I can't see that in shit in 8K.
Yeah, I'm on the multi-console. I
8K
wonder
with like 7 phones
because
sound.
they say or actually, I'll go into why later. The next game on my list is Doom Eternal. It comes out November 22nd,
Never played a Doom game,
2019. It's a direct sequel to Doom 2016. This game is just another shoot monsters to holy hell game. You get to tear demons apart with a variety of weapons, and I mean, who doesn't really want to do that? Everybody loves monster shooters unless you're Fernando. And I'm assuming it's going to be a new story. The game
First of all,
mechanics seem to be
pause.
mostly the same.
One,
Like, this is a Doom
I don't
game.
mind monsters or anything. I just don't like the concept of zombies. I think it's stupid, it's repetitive, and they do it all the time. And I'm like, okay, there's like everything does the same. You go, there's a zombie apocalypse. All the zombies come and get you. You build your own weapons. You kick their ass. Same shit with all of them.
Have you ever played Minecraft?
Okay, I
Like-
agree with that. Yeah, have you ever played Minecraft?
Yeah, but Minecraft is
The
legit.
most
Minecraft.
fun.
Minecraft is one of those things that you like. It's legendary. You can't fuck with it.
Mm.
I agree with
You
that.
can't really fuck with it.
That's true.
You ever played the game of life?
But another game that you can't really fuck with is Borderlands 3, which comes out September
Okay.
Yeah.
13th, 2019. It's obviously a beautiful wasteland shooter. It's been around for a while.
Damn
It's a sequel that's not Telltale, and it's not the
That's why
pre-sequel.
you can't make a game.
It's a highly anticipated game this year, and E3 did a good job of keeping the hype train going. They revealed the 4 new Vault Hunters, the new Vault, and many more maniacs for you to kill, and you go on a quest to kill the Calypso twins, the villains of this story. I have another virus maybe found. And then here's the big kicker that was released this year. Cyberpunk 2077 came out
That
with the
game's
release
gonna
date
be
of April 16,
breathtaking.
2020,
Mm-hmm.
and has Keanu Reeves. That's it. That's all they revealed at the presentation.
Yeah, that's the only
besides
thing, it's the only thing we
the
didn't know
release
before.
date was that Keanu Reeves is in the game, and the fact that he's like your AI companion, and that he has the second most amount of dialogue in
That's
the game
true.
besides yourself.
I'm actually excited, but at the same time, I'm like a 50-50 on it.
I'm actually.
can go
I am
really
excited to
well.
play this
Great,
game.
but it's not a game I'm going to play.
Yeah.
Like, I understand what
Really?
you're hyped about. It looks so good.
Mhm.
It seems so good. I'm just not gonna play it.
Yeah, I'll probably like watch
Like,
someone
it's a
else play
concept
it,
that
but
I
I'll play it
cannot put
probably.
like 60 quid behind.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I will probably because I would like to stream it or something. I think
Yeah.
that'd be cool, but I don't know. I don't know anything else about it or how much more I'd get into it. This game I am excited for and definitely will be getting like the day it releases is The Outer Worlds, which comes out
Can't remember
October
what it looks
25th,
like, but I remember
2019.
thinking it looked amazing.
It's a future outer space Fallout New Vegas, basically. It's a lot more choice driven with the ability to be a murderer or savior to many, which
Also,
the
it's like No
trailer
Man's Sky, but
definitely
it's
hints
actually like
towards.
a lot of content.
No man, yeah.
I don't know
No.
about that because No Man's Sky to me was more like
Space
Spore,
Minecraft.
like a glorified Spore. Yeah, but I would argue that New Vegas is the best Fallout, and this one is made, or The Outer World is made by Obsidian Entertainment, and I think is a good thing to come out of E3.
Honestly, talking about that, I never played a Fallout game. They never interested in me. So I don't know how I feel about this game. I feel like he's just gonna be there for.
I'm excited for it because I really only played
Uh-huh.
New Vegas. Nice punch. Oh, excuse me. But New
Mhm.
Vegas was fun. Fallout 3 was fun. Fallout 4 was
Mhm.
It really wasn't.
overrated,
It's the only good Fallout game I
but
played.
it wasn't. It
Yeah.
wasn't too bad.
I got Fallout 4, New Vegas, and 3 personally.
Yeah, those are the
I,
only
I
ones I
actually
played.
I bought 76 and I was like there at half price. And I actually enjoyed New Vegas. No, not
of
New
course,
Vegas.
yeah, I
76.
enjoyed
actually
New
enjoyed
Vegas
76.
too. I wanted to play 76, but everybody always trashed it, and they were like, "Don't waste your money on
It
it."
was-
So I was
But
like,
it has,
"Okay."
but it's gonna have
Yeah,
battle
it-
royale.
The next game
It was
announced.
free in today.
They just added
an
Battle
idea.
Royale to Fallout 76. And the return of AI humans.
They were like, yeah.
The next game on my list is Minecraft 2. I mean Minecraft Dungeons. Sorry,
XCOM Minecraft.
that was a joke.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, XCOM Minecraft.
Diablo Minecraft.
Diablo
I'm
Minecraft
actually
Edition,
really excited
which comes out spring 2020.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
because
I don't know, but at the same time, I have no earthly idea why they needed to make this
I-
game.
Like Microsoft.
It's
won
just
I feel like-
Dungeon Minecraft.
Minecraft Dungeons is gonna be like a brand new opening for the next Minecraft years. I feel like whatever they're gonna do in Dungeons, they might start adding it to regular Minecraft.
I don't know, because the thing is, I've seen some things that I just don't
That's-
want in the game.
No, but I'm
Maybe
saying like,
add it to Bedrock, but just don't add it to fucking Java.
yeah. Or let's give you an option to have it like regular and then just have it like I don't know.
But it's a 4-player co-op and it can be played online or on the couch. It was announced last year, but this year they had a better look at it. You know what I mean? We don't know how crafting items will work in this, or crafting or items will work in this. It's a combat-focused Minecraft, so I mean, I guess that's
Yeah.
cool. Why is it every time I have the spare rod I
feel
get
the same
killed?
way, but I use Vision Pulse.
This game I'm genuinely excited for is Star Wars Jedi
looks
Fallen
like,
Order.
what's
Comes
the-
out November
what's the,
15th, 2019.
What's the game on the 360? The one
Unleashed?
The guy who goes he goes rogue.
Force Unleashed,
Oh,
yeah,
It looks
Force
kinda like
Unleashed,
that,
yeah.
Look, I
Yeah.
like that game. Oh
But
yeah,
better.
better.
definitely better. But I don't know.
But this one was also announced before the actual convention. It's a lightsaber-centric Star Wars game. They featured a gameplay reveal. It was like 15 minutes, and it looked amazing.
just
It made
following
me
you
super
around now.
excited for the game. You play as a... Thanks. You play as a character named Cal Kestis. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He was a Padawan who survived Order 66 and has been laying low, but unintentionally revealed his Force ability, saving a friend at work. That's what I saw from
When's
the
it set?
trailer. It seemed like the gameplay included you not only slashing your way through Kashyyyk, the homeworld of the Wookiees, aka beloved Chewbacca, and your droid hacking into buildings. But that was all it showed, and it made it look good. And this next game, very underwhelming. Marvel's Avengers, which
Monk-ass.
comes out May 15th, 2020.
They got like old
This
Captain America,
game-
but made him buff. But like not buff, like they made him like they gave him
I
like
don't-
padded armor, which kind of fucking.
I
His armor
hate
looks so
that.
bad.
I'm not saying it needs to look like the MCU.
It does not.
It really
like,
doesn't.
It looks like a comic character.
Like Iron Man's armor, Black Widow and stuff, Hulk, they all look good. Thor looks weird, with like
Cap
how his
also looks-
chest piece looks. But Captain America just looks like
It's
garbage.
like they got like budget stuff.
Like, I guess, I get it, it's more realistic, you know, with the bulletproof armor and stuff,
I mean,
but
Spider-Man was not
still.
bulletproof.
But Spider-Man is Spider-Man, so.
True.
Okay.
Yeah. So is Captain
Do you guys think
America.
they're
Captain
gonna
America's
like,
Captain
reveal or
America.
show like that you just gonna have like? Do you think they're just gonna have like the original 6 Avengers? Well, 5 they only showed. Do you think they're gonna have the original 6 Avengers or like a lot like bigger, more of the Marvel things?
I don't know. I know that Ant-Man or Hank Pym was like in a clip they revealed.
Yes, they might have like Ant-Man in there then. I would like
Yeah,
I would like
it was
eventually if
supposed
they
to
released, like,
have.
more DLCs.
Well, let me read this. It's supposed to be like an expanding
DLC.
one with, but they revealed cinematic and gameplay for the new game. Well, there's gameplay like mixed in
Yeah,
that's not
Cyberpunk did
real
something.
gameplay, I guess. It's a completely original story, and it has free DLC and characters that will be
Thanos
coming
is
out.
the enemy in it.
There's a
Isn't he?
surprise or a bonus.
I could have sworn I saw
Huh?
Thanos in there at some point. Like people were talking about that.
Thanos Copter.
No. Yeah, true. It's a completely original story. There's supposedly like a surprise / bonus for PS4
Yeah.
gamers. So here's to hoping Spider-Man from the September game is part of the same universe. He did say in his game, the Avengers moved to the West Coast or something. You know, the trailer starts off in San Francisco, and that's on the West Coast of
Also in
America.
Avengers.
Depending on the mission, there will be single player and up to 4-player co-op, as well as an extensive multiplayer component. The game will regularly update its content on an epic journey delivered over multiple years. We saw Taskmaster and Abomination in the game. That must have been who you thought was Thanos. It was
Maybe.
Abomination. And we saw the death of Captain America, or is it? I mean, it is a game, comic game. The game thankfully wields QuickTime event and combat, which I think will make it for
Literally Spider-Man,
not
but the
just
Avengers.
Right.
just
No.
the same. No, there was no
there
QuickTime
were.
event in Spider-Man. When? Not in the not like in a fight.
But like in fights there wasn't really, but like he does like those combos, but in
Yeah, but this one has it like apparently in fight you'll have to.
maybe
do
there was like
some
during a
QuickTime
battle,
events.
but I can't imagine why they have quick time.
Yeah, in battles they had it, but they didn't actually just have it like, oh, you're randomly in
Yeah.
a fight. No.
But yeah,
Spam
like
these
Spider-Man was
buttons.
the same kind of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was
There
very
was some
repetitive
QuickTime
combat.
events
It was a
in it.
good game. Don't get me wrong, but it was a lot of
Like
repetitive.
it's like move the left stick to go to the circle and then press R1 or whatever to hit the webs.
Yeah, but that was during
yeah,
like
like
boss
big
fights
battles,
and
yeah.
stuff. It wasn't. Yeah, but this one has it during just random
Yeah.
fights.
That's kind of slow.
You'll have to do some
Like
QuickTime
God of
events
War.
every now and again. Yeah, I guess
You
that's
just
like
like
what
God of
you
War.
gotta
Battles
work
in
on.
God of War against like the little gods. It's all boss battles now. It's not like Dark Souls, but that's not like quick time events.
The next thing on my list is Xbox Project Scarlett, which comes out
Yeah,
holiday
good stuff.
2020. It's the first next gen or next gen, because I guess Xbox One is still
That's current
considered
gen.
the next gen console that's been announced, but also got Xbox players' hopes up tenfold. Promises 120 FPS,
Getting
8K
144.
graphics, and ray tracing, which I don't
Ray
know what that
tracing
is.
like-
It's built around new AMD hardware, including a quote Navi graphics architecture end quote and a quote Zen 2 CPU end
I
quote.
could tell you like,
The console is designed to completely eliminate load times or get through them as quickly as possible. Apparently, you will also be able to play any Microsoft console game
Wait,
on the
really?
new machine, like from the last 4
Is it
consoles.
a
Yeah,
Hog?
it's supposed to be completely cross-compatible.
I think that was hitting runs in the original
What?
Xbox, right? Hog.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that shit.
yeah, you can play any of them supposedly.
Give me. I'm still got the PS5.
And then our last game on the list is Halo Infinite,
Ah,
holiday
I'm not a
2020.
Halo fan.
It releases with the new Xbox. It brings Master Chief back into the fight after Halo 5, which this website said he was in it, but I don't know. 'Cause I
Halo
never
5,
played
he
Halo 5.
died. again,
Trailer
Halo
didn't
5,
show us
but-
anything gameplay-wise. The trailer didn't show us anything gameplay-wise. It gave us a 5-minute cinematic trailer, which it left me hyped. I'm not very into Halo, but just that ending got
okay.
me going. Master Chief was brought back to life after drifting around in space, and he's ready to get his hands
Yeah,
dirty
they got boss
again.
fight, he died.
There are other games, obviously, I didn't mention, but those are mostly like Japanese anime games or Final Fantasy or whatever that I'm not interested in. There's a few that I missed that I should have put on, but I didn't. But I don't know. I included most
Can
of
we
the
talk
heavy
about
hitters
one
and
heavy
what
hitter
I
that we
enjoyed.
missed?
What? that I
No,
went to?
absolutely. Hell no.
I like Dying Light, but
I was gonna
what game are
say-
you talking about?
For Nintendo, Pokemon
Which
Sword
one?
and Shield.
Oh, they didn't reveal anything about
No,
that
but I'm
They
just saying.
They
for the
showed
most part.
gameplay
That's
of
why I
it.
didn't include
Yeah,
it.
they did.
I didn't realize you were
Yeah.
in there.
They had gameplay. They showed oh, what was the thing where you get big? They released that's new.
Oh yeah, that's right. They revealed that you can become a giant. Your Pokemon
Yeah.
can become a
Revealed that. They
giant.
revealed
They revealed
yeah,
that
they
it's gonna
showed
be an
new,
open
new
world
gym trainers.
and
leaders.
brand new gym rat.
Pokemon's always
No,
open
no,
world.
but now
Don't,
it's like
don't
a
start with
big
that.
now it's
open world
like
now.
big open world. Like now I'm
It's like
talking.
The
No,
game
it looks amazing.
beautiful.
It looks fucking amazing. But I'm talking about like before, you know how you have routes, rocks paused on each side. Yeah, well now it's gonna be like
Yeah.
full on fucking.
You're telling me that I can walk completely into the
I
forest?
hope. I don't fucking know. I hope so.
Apparently, like, there's gonna be
Oh, what the hell? How did I
there's a
get out
wild
there?
area that's you're gonna be able to move the camera around like in Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
I read, which I thought was really cool, that Pokemon, you can either find them just wild in the grass, or they'll actually like
They'll
show up
appear
like
in
in Let's
like
Go.
the wild in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean like you can. The encounters are
Yeah.
either in the grass when you're
Pokemon
walking through it,
Go.
or
Yeah.
you'll be
That's
able to
only one
actually
area, though, I
walk
think.
to it.
In one area of the map.
Let's go style.
Oh, really?
No,
Oh,
the
okay.
entire
I'm
game.
pretty sure they're gonna do it one area. They're gonna do it throughout the whole game. Now, one thing
Yeah.
I'm
there's no
picky
point
about
making
is
it.
the fact that they're not gonna add every single Pokemon.
Yeah, they got rid of some national decks. That's a Brexit thing. There's just that's racism. They're supporting. You're not allowed to have immigrants. You can't immigrate your Pokemon. It's kind of racist, to be honest.
Basically. And another thing, they said
Yeah,
they're gonna
I've
put
just been,
fan favorites in there. So to me, it's already going
That's all
downhill.
of them.
No, there's I don't know. It's already they got rid of Mega Stones. C
Really?
moves. Yeah. So you can't have Megas.
Can you have like is it like Z moves?
No.
No, I didn't like
Z moves
Zoom
was
though.
okay. You just ruin anything with them.
Yeah, basically. I think they were just there to me. Megas kind of like were cool and all, but that was a little bit extra.
I liked Mega Evolution.
I
Mega
liked
Evolutions was
Mega
cool.
Suns more than
I liked
Z
they were
Moves.
both extras.
Yeah.
But the Pokemon does have like they need to be like, oh, what's next? But I don't know. I'm gonna buy a Switch just so I can play Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Just to get it. I bought it just to get Let's Go.
Yeah,
I
let's
wanted to
go.
get, like Odyssey, but
I didn't buy it. I had it.
Yeah.
Asked for it for Christmas. God,
No.
that didn't make it sound any better. But I'm gonna definitely end the podcast off there. We've been going for a good 40 minutes or so, even with a crash. Thank you guys for tuning in. Next week will be True Crime. I'm not honestly sure who the guest will be, but I know I'll have a guest. It might be
True
Pablo
Crime.
again.
Or
But
me.
we'll see. True Crime, you know
No.
you know what true crime is? Like unsolved
No.
cases or whatever case, like Jeffrey, the Zodiac Killer
Oh,
would
like
be a true crime.
detective kind of stuff.
example.
Like, oh, is this what's
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm excited for it, but I will catch you all on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed E3 as much as the rest of us did and are excited for the
E3
new
was
games.
terrible this year, but there's like two gems, there's a couple gems.
I don't know. Sony needs to
I
come
need-
back.
I
That's
need
all
to
I'm
know.
saying. Sony better be at the next one. But yeah, peace out, everyone.